Hey, hey, hey. Wait till a few people get in here. Just waiting for a few people to get in. Be working while y'all coming in. Working while y'all coming in, child. Why is it hot in here? Is it just me? So, hey, hey, hey. Hey, Renovia. Hey, Matt. Hey, Key. Gonna do some things. We're gonna do some bling. We're gonna do some bling and do this cutie right here. Gonna do this, getting ready for my show in August, and kind of want to test out some things. So you guys are my test buddies. How was you guys' fourth? Everybody enjoyed their fourth? Good. Drop in and say hello. Stay safe out there in the heat. Yeah, Renobi, it is hot out there. I decided not to go out in the heat, so I didn't have to deal with that. But so many others are out in the heat. It was great. At home, didn't do anything today. Rested up. Decided I come on here because I gotta get in. Hey, Miss Ruby, how are you doing? Doing some blinging today and some sublimation. So you guys are going to be with me doing this today. Hey, Michelle. I know y'all been waiting on me to do this bling, man. It has been like the devil. I have been so busy this week. It's been like a crazy week. So you guys come on in. Oh, that's pretty. I can't wait to see you press results. Yes, yes. I've been promising you guys I was going to do it. And everything that could go wrong has gone wrong this week. So it has been crazy. Hey, Queen J881. What's going on, Queen? How's everybody's fourth? I asked earlier, but to all that's coming in, welcome in, welcome in. Dealing with a sick puppy all day. Oh my God, Renobia. We're going to do this today. This is a sublimation. I do sublimation. So we're going to do that. And we're going to do some bling. I got a happy fourth bling that we're going to do, as well as I have another Afrocentric thing we're going to do. I have a Afro bling that we're going to do. A girl Afro bling. I think I don't know the actual name. I just know it's an Afro. So we're going to do that as well. But We'll go ahead and get started here. I'm trying to wait for a few more minutes to let some more people get in. If you could hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We're growing fast. I have seen the numbers go up. Hey, CTR, trying to not to visit J Crafted RMLL. I did my. I know, right? Well, this is going to be really cool. This is going to be a really cool design. I'm going to share with you guys. Let's see if I can pull the pictures up real quick. I think I'm going to just leave this open because I keep going in this trash. So if I can pull the designs up here for you guys so you can see what they look like. Phone's upside down. That's going to help. Okay. So we're going to do this Happy 4th. Where are you? Right there. This Happy 4th of July in Bling. We're going to do that. And we're going to do one more. We're going to do this number right there today. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. You guys want to stick around with me and join in on the fun. If you got projects you're working on, let us know what you're working on. Happy 4th. Hope everybody's enjoyed their time with their family, time off, and spending time with their family. Tampa, Tampa, Tampa. I see my girl in the chat. Tampa showed out earlier today, made me and told me I was supposed to be on earlier today. Guys, I had to come my butt on here because I did not want to hear her going off on me no more. But that's what you got when you have an AP that holds you accountable. Always get you an accountability partner that makes you stay on point. I was so busy earlier today, I didn't get a chance to do so. So it's good to have somebody that holds you accountable to what you got to do. I didn't have to work today, so it took a little bit of time earlier for me to kind of rest and recoup. Got a little bit of energy. Came in here and started looking at some of the stuff I got to do. Oh, you retwisting your hair, CT? All right. So you got dreads or locks or sister twists or what you got? Tampa, you got your shirt on, baby. Hey, this one right here is going to be on me in a short minute. We're going to let the press heat up a little bit, and we're going to put her into work, honey. We're going to let her do what she do, because, honey, she who is cute is her. You hear me? What I say? That one is cute. Yes, honey. Oh, you got locks. Okay. How long you been growing your locks? Because I'm a hairstylist, so that's why, I can ask these questions. Bet half of y'all didn't know that, did you? 20 years in the game next year. Guess you like hairstylists don't never have their hair. Mel, that's what I need, accountability part. I know you gotta have one that holds you accountable now. I'm telling you. You gotta have one that's gonna stay on you and stay true. And you as well with her or him. So get you an accountability partner. We gotta hold each other accountable. Okay, I'm gonna check and see if this is already heated up. What I did do beforehand, because I wanted to make sure I didn't hold you guys up, in which I didn't realize this is gonna be not all the way pulling through with this but you get that sometimes where you have your 2.5 years growing, so you're probably about right at your ear, a little bit longer. Would you say, babe, she want to be about like right at her neck length with the 2.5 years. You really starting to see it actually being able to do some stuff right now, right? CTR? I can still see you guys. I'm just walking away to get something. On my way back. Get these tweezers. Fly. Girl, look at the shirt I did from the actual training we did with here we go right here. The training we did with Boss Lady. Out here being blessed. This is the puff she told y'all I like. I made it really puffy. Yes. Locks her in the middle of my back. Oh my God. I looked when my hair was long. Okay. So your hair grows fast. If it's in the middle of your back already, that's fast. That's super fast. I had dreads 15 years and I cut them all off 6 years ago. Now it's just a mess. Girl, why'd you cut your dreads? What made you do that? Just asking. It's a messy mess. What is a messy mess? Explain what a messy mess is, Temple. I locked when my hair was long. Oh, okay. You locked when your hair was long. Okay. All right. So you guys always want to make sure you have a shirt that has polyester in it when you are trying to do. You can do it with cotton, but you have to have some type of spray or some type of element that's going to help it go ahead and adhere to the actual shirt. So this right here is a Bella canvas. It is, let me give you the count. It is 50% poly, 20% cotton, 25% rayon. So I'm going to see if this is going to work. Don't know, but we're going to try it. But because it has 50% poly in it, I'm thinking it is no issues. So we're going to do this. It's already been pressed. I got my center mark right there. So I'll put it on here. And I'll put it on here. I usually try to make sure I get it just even like I like it. Press it out. Where's my... Where is my roll? Hold on, guys. Is it over here? Is it over here? I'm trying to find my roll because you always want to make sure you roll it out with the. Where am I? Oh, it's right on here. On further down. Gonna roll and get all the little fuzz balls and everything off of there. And something that I gotta figure out what I did with is right here. Butcher paper. Gotta have some butcher paper when you're dealing with sublimation. You want to make sure you have your butcher paper. Okay? This is some butcher paper. And under here. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have done sublimation before, but just so you know, butcher paper helps make sure that the gas doesn't leak through to your Teflon sheet below, as well as you put butcher paper on the top. So therefore, and you always make sure it's smooth. You want it smooth. You don't want it not smooth. Sometimes it depends. You may have to use some pillows. I was past my butt and hit it. I don't understand what it means. Oh, yours is past your butt and hit me. Oh, okay, your locks were past your butt and they were heavy. Okay. Sometimes you have to put pillows, cushion pillows up under here to get a really good connection. I'm gonna see real quick. I'm gonna pull this all the way up. So I want that there. I want to make sure there's no bulking in here. So you're gonna check all your little areas, smooth everything out, because you want to make sure that that is smooth. And what you do want to make sure is that you got your center line. It looks like my center line that I creased in here is off. It's not correct. So that means I have to do my own line. And I have a T-ruler that I usually keep up under there. And I think I moved it because we had company the other night. And it's not under there. It's over here where the screen printing area of the house. So you want to take your T-ruler and you want to check where your center line should be. So I usually make sure it matches up with that tag line. The tag line never lies. It tells you where your actual middle point is. So you want to take that and come there. And I'm trying to think if I should put a pillow up under there. I think because I got that cushion up under there, I should be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and spray first. I have some spray. Tampa reminded me of the spray that I had. Because I forgot I had this. And it may not work. Because guess what I just think I did? Whoa! Oh, Lord. That spray just exploded. Wow. That just exploded, guys, all over my hands and everything. I hadn't used it in a while. Wow. I'm trying to get this off my hands. I hadn't used it in a while, and I guess I won't be using it. How about that? I've had it for a little while, and it's still going. It's still going off over there. Wow. You know, you get live events here. It's like still going. Okay. Luckily, I have other basting spray. We're going to get that I've had for less amount of time. Because this is still going off. I'm going to find some. Hold on a minute, guys. This is going like in the sink and everything. Mm. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Just when I got it off my hands the first time, I got it back on my hands again. Yeah, I put it in a zip, bag. I didn't want to have it on the counter. Wow. Look at it. It finally stopped. I don't know what was wrong with that. But that was crazy. All I did was just spray it on it. And it did that. Boy, I tell you, that Texas heat ain't no joke here. It made that do that because I haven't used it. I want to say about a year. Close to a year. But still, it should not have done that. Literally. Hold on, guys. Let me get to the other stuff. Because I sew, I have more than one thing. That is super crazy. I'm trying to get all this sticky stuff off my hand. Wow. Okay, so y'all saw a live event here. Really live. That was crazy. Let me try this out before I. Okay. It did get some of that on the shirt. Oh, let's see if I can get it off of here. Wow. That is crazy. Some of it got on the shirt. Girl, you missed it. The doggone 505 spray exploded on me, girl. All over my hands and everything. Everything. Yes. Just, oh. Just horrible. Oh well. I'm just trying to make sure it didn't mess up anything else. Okay, so yes, exploded all over my hands, everything. It had obviously set too long in the heat here. It doesn't like the heat, I'm assuming here. Too hot. The guy I got it from was over in Georgia. Okay, everything's sticky now, so just wanted to make sure. Thank you, CTR. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're gonna lay her right there, baby. She is the truth. How about I'm gonna have to pull her up some? She's just that tall. I asked Temple what size did she do, and she told me. Now, y'all know Miss Temple, honey. Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna put another sheet of butcher paper on top of this. Why? Because sublimation releases gases. It releases gases, and you don't want that to go on your press when it releases those gases. So I usually put another sheet of butcher paper on top of it to catch those gases. And if it does come up, guess where it's going to go? On the butcher paper. So, and not on my actual press. So here we go. You guys ready? I'm not gonna mess with you, Tova. I'm not gonna mess with you on that. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it. No. You're not gonna catch me in there, Tova. Right there. But hey, we're gonna let that sit for a minute and marinate over there. About another few seconds. And I'm gonna pour up. We'll give it another minute or so. I smell it. I will say that. I do smell it. So one thing I will say about sublimation, you will smell the gases releasing. If you're having sensitivity to smells and things, then you might want to wear a mask because it does release gas. All right. Then the second side. Hopefully this time it didn't catch any fumes. I hope it actually took. It did. But not like I would have liked. Let's see. I'm thinking like I would have liked it too. I'm not gonna pull it all the way up off of it. It's not giving me. I'm gonna let it do it the whole time. It's the actual paper that came with Epson 570. I didn't put any. I didn't change any paper out on it. It's the sublimation paper that they have with it. We're gonna see. If not, I got some sub A. I can make it happen. The color didn't come out. It's still like on the paper, but it's not on that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this up off of it. I'm gonna take this off of it and see if that helps it. I'm just gonna see. Let's just see. That just doesn't make sense. Never had that to happen before. But when you go live, things that you don't expect to happen. So the thing is to correct it. and overcome from it. Let's see. Let me check something. Let me try something, just to see. Maybe my temperature is up a little high. Let's see what y'all said in the comments. 8.5 by 11 is ugly. Center design, I want it covered. What paper using? This is the paper that came with the Epson 570. It's a sublimation paper. I don't really remember the actual brand of what they sent over, but it is sublimation paper. What temperature? I had it on my white toner temperature. I just changed it down a little bit. I did not have, I had it at 320. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember what temp I usually do sublimation at. It's been a minute. So I turned it down. It may be too hot for it. And then it may need to be hotter. Tampa, what's the temperature used for yours? 385. That would be the reason. Okay. We need to go up instead of down. Not a problem. Okay, so why I had a sublimation sitting already in there at 385? Let you know I ain't did sub in a minute. Just like earlier today. Did I bring that in here? I had to redo this print because I let that printer sit for a while. And you're thinking of DTF low temp and not sublimation. Yeah, I went up to 385. That's what I have it set. I have a preset on there. That's what I was checking. I said, do I have a preset on here? And I do have a preset on here that I have for sublimation. But I always just turn it on and it goes to the white toner setting because that's usually mostly what I do if I'm going to be doing the transfers. And DTF, I usually have to go down. But I have a setting for that as well. But if you see over there, it says sublimation. So therefore, I already had it preset in there. Child, I hadn't did sub in a minute. The last time I think I did sub, I did some car tags for somebody, and I haven't did any since, and that was been about like Christmas time. So I don't do a whole lot of subbing, even though I have the big 24-inch to do it with. It said it'll take about a few minutes to get to that level, 3 minutes to be exact. So it's at 3:30 right now, so it shouldn't take it long. And we'll see. Glad I didn't take it all the way off of there. You should just butcher paper there. And while that's going up, what's been going on with everybody else? Who's all in the chat? Let's see who's all in here. Temple, we saw your show earlier. You got 99% print process, but I ain't one. I didn't see your car tags. I want a Mesa Delta tag. Oh, okay. I have to, I got some pictures of them. I have to send them over to you. I have to send those over. Getting ready for this show, guys, and I've been sitting down doing a whole lot of planning of things I did last year, what I wanted to do differently. And you guys have done vendor events. Have you guys done vendor events before? The last vendor event I did was supposed to be my second, but it ended up being my first because the show I was supposed to do before canceled. I was supposed to do another one, I think it was in June, and it changed dates on me, and I wasn't able to commit to it anymore. So therefore, that did not come to fruition. So that would be my second. So this will be my second one, but I actually I'm going to tell you guys something. You need to do a vendor event to see what people like and what people ask you for, and to get your name out there. You need to self-promote yourself. If it's no more than you take in a few of your items that you already have, or pictures of your items that you already have, you need to self-promote yourself and get it out there. To show you some of the things I did before. I was going through some of my inventory of some of the stuff I've done, and I came across some paddles in which I did some Shriner paddles. It's a Shriner one. This is an OES one. Did that. Another OES. Another OES. I don't know if this is coming through. Yeah. A Shriner. A Mason. And I redid this one for a guy. He wanted it just like this, but his picture down below. And then a bigger OS. So, I mean, I've even done them where they have them for their I actually have them where they had actually did them for their team, their favorite team. So you could do those as well. Of course, you guys know I do the shoes and stuff for the kids. I did those. You guys saw that the last time. And I do the shirts. I do embroidery patches and all that type of stuff. So, you guys, when you doing these things, you get to meet people who want to work with you outside of just that show. So the last show I was at, I ended up hooking up with a organization there, and ended up doing um, all of their Letterman jackets. Let me see if I can find one. So we did the Letterman jacket with the Order Eastern Star on there. It's embroidery. And this with the embroidery on the back. So, you know, that's just that's one. And then I have this other one that I'm gonna do for me. This is gonna be an embroidery for me. It's a Letterman jacket, baseball jacket. I love the color red. I don't know if y'all know that. But yeah, I'm gonna do an OES jacket for me, and I'm gonna take it to the show and have it up there for showing people if they want to do orders. Well, if you guys want to see what else we can do, I want you guys to go ahead and sign up for Bosscation. It's going to be in DFW. I think that dates are September 16th through 17th. And we're going to be doing rhinestones. We're going to be doing screen printing. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of things that weekend. So you guys are in the DFW area here for the impression show. Stop on by and let's talk about marketing your business, getting your business up off the ground. Let's do some rhinestones, embroidery, possibly, uh, screen printing, and let's just make a weekend of it. CTR, where are you located at, CTR? I think you're in Houston, right? I think it should be up to 10. I will be at the impression show as well. I'll be doing interviews there. So if you guys see me there, stop me, and you'll probably see me with the camera and everything. But I will be there at the show. I plan on being there. So thank you for those dates, Tampa, making sure I was right. It's at 385, guys. I'm gonna make this happen. I didn't plan to be on here long today with y'all, but I didn't realize this still had some holes that doesn't feel like this. Is making me mad. I hate when that happens. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I love my graphic tech, but sometimes I don't know why some cuts, they don't have it cut all the way through. They have it cut in a semicircle, and I'm sure you guys see this when you have the. I think the show dates are, go look on impressions for Fort Worth. That's where it's going to be located. Or do you know those dates, CTR? Uh-oh. We're finna see. We're finna see. We're finna see. We're finna see. We finna see. I think I probably missed it. Look. Hopefully I didn't. I want mix too close to my big boy over there. Stink. Oh, I still say she needs to stay on there a little bit longer. How about I put some pressure on it? Let me get a pillow and put on here. Let's get it some pressure. Go up to, you said go up to 400? All right. Put it at 400. It said 1 minute. Ooh, it's looking good now. Don't get me wrong. She did do the thing with the temperature raised up. Glad I just didn't pull it all off and we have that adhesive on there. That's a saving grace. Let me tell you. Tampa and I was talking about that, and I was telling her how the tape, in which I have the tapes, but guys, I don't know about y'all, but every time I use a tape, it leaves a actual residue behind. How about y'all? It leaves a residue. Thanks, Ruby, for those dates. I thought that was Tampa that put them in there. Thank you. Oh, child, it's half poly and cotton. Ain't nothing gonna work. It's for me anyway, so it don't matter. Nope, nobody experienced that before. Experienced what before? That can blowing up on them? Yeah, that was a first for me. I never had that to happen. Well, it leaves a residue. Sometimes if you're like if you're trying to make it stay in place or whatever, it will it will it will leave a yellow residue. Like I have, what color tape is that I have? I think I have brown tape. It will leave a yellow. Like I did a bag one day. Spray what on the heat press? Don't spray. I didn't spray anything on the heat press. I had a bag and it left a. I was holding it down in place instead of using like the adhesive spray, and it left a yellow residue from the brown tape on the bag, on a white bag. Now, of course, the bag was for me, but I couldn't. I had to figure out a different route to do it other than with that. So that wasn't gonna work. Okay. What's going on? Did it get to the temp? It's at $3.99, guys. One more second. I don't know why this is taking forever to come up out of here. Did you spray it on the heat press? Your shirt on the press? Did you spray while on the press? Yeah, I sprayed the shirt on the press. Yeah. Okay, it should be at 400. It is. All right, so let's let it go for 60 seconds. I'm over here trying to get all these little thingies out of here. It shouldn't be taking this long, but it is. Because I really wanted to do this tonight. That heat reaction chemicals. Let's see here. It was hot. Good God. I know better. I really know better. Oh, you saying spray it before I put it on the press? Mhm. Okay. To me, it still didn't come out as pretty as I would have liked, but it did come out. It came out. Not as vibrant as I would like, but we pressed it about 50 times. So, and then I still see where that what you call it hit there. That stuff we had with the with that spray we had earlier. Not as vibrant as I like, but we did press it like I don't know how many times. So, hey, it's my shirt, so I ain't tripping. I just wanted to do the shirt. All right, so we're moving on to the next time. We didn't did this. We just have to get those that spray together. It left a big old area of the. It didn't even take the color at all. But we'll see. We'll do it again. We'll play around with it more. Oh well. But I like it. I like it. I'll wear it. It didn't do as good as I would have liked it. Are you saying when I sprayed it on the thing? Well, no, the can I used was an old can. I've had that can for a little bit over a year. And the top, before I even went over there to it, the top of it actually, the sprayer area, it actually came off when I opened the top. I hadn't even gone over there. And what ended up happening was when I did put it back on there, it it actually exploded. So it hadn't even got over to the heat. I hadn't even tried to spray it good yet. But you know, hey, it's nice. Could have been better, but hey, it's nice. I'll do better the next time. We'll do something different. We're gonna try to go ahead and get this going. I actually have that one's taking a little bit longer than I expected, so I'm gonna try to move on to the next one, and maybe we get that one done before the night's over with. But this is the actual afro that we were talking about earlier. I think most of all of it came out no problems. It did. This one is going to be really nice. It was mostly no issues on it. So we're gonna go from there and get this one going. I'm gonna put it on. I don't know how you guys do your uh-oh. I gotta plug this up, child. Hold on a minute. Says it needs some juice. Okay, there you go. Save the day. Now drop that tip on your for your stone. Oh yeah, I'm gonna drop it back down for the stones. Oh no, can't have it that high. They won't even stick. Okay, so we got the gold. The gold is done. So this is gonna be silver and gold. This is gonna be really cute, guys. This is very queenish for all my queens on the channel. We're gonna be showing some queenish things today. What I was asking earlier was I don't know if you guys do when you get ready to actually do your rhinestones, do you put it on back on the actual mat that you get it off of when you're cutting it, or do you put it on one of the cutting mats? Just a question. Check the grill, girl. We gotta make sure the food is gonna be ready now. Check the grill. Turn this over. I usually turn this over this way and then try to make sure I line it up just right. That way I have all the areas covered that need to be covered. That way, whatever is not on here, I usually cut it off. Okay? So I take my scissors, I go in, and the excess, I just cut it off. Okay. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, Miss Ruby. Ruby, hit me up. Okay. All right. So this is there, and we'll do the other one, and I think I'm not gonna be able to do the other one because it's gonna take too long, and we're not gonna be on here all night. I know everybody wants to, kind of wind down and get ready for their family and stuff, so we're not gonna be on here all night with that. But we'll do this, and then we'll call it a night. That what's it called? Took us a minute, and we're still trying to get that other one ready. But I can get this one done quicker than I can that one because this one is not that many that didn't come off. Whereas that other one, baby, you had a lot going on. This one I can control and get done. So, Ruby, not Ruby, CTR, question. You took the, what you call it, class, right? And are you now doing your screen printing stuff? Have you started doing screen printing? You got orders coming through the door? Or still working on that? Well, I've been on the chat today, off and on today, and saw several different. I saw Tampa earlier. Earlier this week, I saw several other people doing doing things, and you're in the practicing phase. And have you started advertising? Have you started advertising your stuff? Just want to perfect my craft first. Okay, understood. Understood. Because you took her class what back in was it March or December? Did you take it in March or December? We had a great time. Okay, yeah, we had a great time. It was me and three other girls, and we actually learned a lot. I learned a lot. I mean, I was watching so much YouTube, and you know how you get oversaturated with information from different people, and I tell you, it kind of took away some of those questions that I was not aware of, and it gave me some solidarity on the professions. Yeah, I know something about locks. My significant other has had his. Babe, how long you had your locks the first time? He sleep. Uh, he had his locks for about, I want to say, almost 15 years, and then he cut them, and now they're grown back, and he's had them 6 years. So a lot of information, right? I know. She gave a lot of info. So what you want to know about locks? It's okay to change the subject. I'm a person that can multitask, so you're okay. What you want to know about hair? It depends on um, your body. You know, everything I'm gonna tell you about hair contends with your body, um, your age, your body, what you're intaking. Um, it changes. The older you get, the more your body changes and your body chemistry changes. Hair is nothing but blood. I tell my clients this all the time. And it depends on what you're putting in your body changes it. If you're taking new medication, that changes your hair and how it's going to actually grow. Uh, and if it's not locking, are you actually using the same things that you actually used prior to that made it lock uh, faster? Or have you changed products? I mean, it's a variance of factors. That's a very broad one, but it's just all different type of factors can be the case. And I'm not saying one is overpowering the other, and they may all be working together. You know, it just depends. Have any of those things that I mentioned are something that you have had to happen? I'm using the same products, but not locking as frequently anymore. Well, sometimes locking a lot will thin the hair and not make it as thick as you want, and and that could be an issue as well. You know, um, are you going to a electrician or are you doing it yourself? Using the same products. I twist the hair once a month now instead of twice a week. Well, try to go back to the way you were doing it prior to, and see if there's a difference. Have your eating habits changed? Have you your health issues arise? Um, are you taking vitamins or are you not taking vitamins? Or when you were taking vitamins, I mean, you have to kind of daily document these things to see what's the common denominator. But only you would be able to tell that if you're doing it and not going to an electrician. You will be able to tell the difference in what's going on with your hair. So look into those things. I always start with you first and then go out. Moisture be a cause. Um, Moisture will have it where it's breaking. Uh, Moisture is an issue that the hair is dry and breaking, brittle, and the hair has to be. Well, here's the thing: if you were near the ocean, I'll tell you get in the seawater, it'll lock a lot quicker. uh, for whatever reason, seawater locks your hair a lot quicker than anything, But of course, we're not near the sea, so well, you are. You close. If you're in Houston, you're not that far from Galveston, so maybe something that you can actually look into. Okay, so as you very well see, what I did was I took two designs, two air, two. Yeah, most Jamaicans or anyone that's from the islands, you see them with dreadlocks. Their hair lock all the time, and they don't use any moisture. It's just going to sea. Just giving you something to think about. So I know that's all I was thinking about Galveston, but just just a thought. All right, so we got this ready to go. So we're gonna get this going because I think this is gonna be the last thing I do instead of doing the what you call it, because that sublimation took a little bit more time. Not to mention we had a little discombobulation that happened, but drinking a little bit of water here. We'll turn you guys down so you guys can see. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see? There we go. Can y'all see? I can't see, but I hope y'all can see. Can y'all see? All right. So on this, we're gonna do. I think I want to do silver crystal. You're welcome. Got these wires everywhere. Go see. Hi there, cousin. How you doing, cousin? My cousin Carolyn, all the way down on the coast, Mississippi. So we're gonna make this happen. This is my little queen. She's in her fro. She's feeling very melanated today. This is going quick. I didn't think it's gonna go that fast. I thought I was gonna fight today, but I'm not. Yes, yes. All right, all right, all right. If you're not subscribed to my channel, like and subscribe. We do these weekly. These work with me's. This is my normal day. I usually do these on a Tuesday. Love you too, Carolyn. What y'all cook down there? What y'all cook down there? You missed it. I showed some stuff I did, Carolyn. Let me see. Look at that. Look at that. Did a shirt, a jacket. All right. She's about to be ready to go. Move some of this stuff off of here, and we'll check and see what is needed. But it looks like just about all of them are gone. So I'm gonna move some stuff off. I don't have my big one over here, do I? The big one will move a lot of this out for me. I don't have to worry about it. It's a lot of blinging everywhere, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I can't tell what's over and what's under. This is a lot of bling. Kid you not. A lot of bling. But you know I like the bling. Always have. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get some of this in here and get the moving. Areas where I think look at my big one. I need to move some stuff real fast. I need to move some stuff. All right. Mm, all right. Make this happen real quick, faster for you. Sometimes there's extras in the actual hole, so you move those out, put them where they need to be. And then anything that don't belong, move it out altogether. Sometimes you have too many in there like that. Know if y'all can see all that, but I'm just pulling out what needs to come out. It looks like it's an actual. It was. It's an actual what you call it in the way. Sometimes I end up cleaning up, and it needed to be in there, and some don't even need to be over here. You know, so you have to have an eye for it, a trained eye like that. It's like three right there in one area. You have to be very meticulous in looking for it. And when it's like this, I kind of just go area by area. That way I know I'm getting everything. Uh, Sometimes it may be difficult because the colors are so close together that they look like they belong and they actually don't. Uh, you just you get a trained eye for it over time. Gotta go. It was nice talking to you, Mel. Okay, have a good one. Have a good one. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer. This will be the last thing we do. I just kind of wanted to come on here because I usually do it on Tuesdays. If I don't do it Tuesday, it's usually Wednesday. This one was a little difficult. I didn't think it would be, but it was a little difficult. I cut it like twice. I had to cut this twice to get it to do right. And yeah, it was a little difficult, guys. I don't usually say when things are difficult, but this one was a little difficult. But it's all good. What I try to do is I make sure I go into an area and make sure that that area is secure before I move on. Like all of this now is done. I mean, I don't have any issues over here. I can start moving toward the middle. Okay, so that's how you have to work. Work a section, move on. Work another section, move on. I'm trying to look and see if you guys have any questions while I'm in here. These are very, very bright. So you got to make sure you look and see it's not upside down, because if it is, it's gonna flip over and you're gonna have a hole in that area. So you want to make sure you check and make sure they're not upside down. This is a little tedious. However, I'm a meticulous person and I like things to be right. Because in the end, when it does look good, it looks awesome. And you're going to be very, very happy with your work. So I tell you these things as a precautionary, just to kind of get you prepared for what you're going to be dealing with. And it's okay to get frustrated. It happens. Okay. Just got to be particular and keep looking and keep watching, and it'll come to fruition. I did this one first because it's the hardest. I always try to work with the hardest first. Why? Because when you get through with it, you're done with it. You got to worry with it at all any further. I just saw something in there that dropped. Dropped another one. Sometimes you go back in and you see something you didn't see. Like I just saw something over here. Like I said, I try to go through line by line, area by area. That's one. I need to go over there. I go in and I check that they need to go there because that was blank. And sometimes you see some in some areas that they don't need to be in. And you try to figure out how did it get there. But because it was so many, I dropped a big chunk of them down. Don't get me wrong. I do that because I'm trying to fill all the holes in. Most times when you do that, it does work. Most times I don't have any issues. But in some cases, some do not. They do not come out totally without error. So don't get your hopes up that they're going to all come out without any error. That doesn't happen. I've never done. It had some error. It wasn't a lot of error, but there was some error. So don't think that you're not going to have any error because you're going to have some issues. But I tell people all the time when you do, just be prepared to work it because that means it's going to come out really nice. You're going to be very happy with your results, and you can look back at it and say, you know what, it was well worth the way to work it. This is like a puzzle. If you like puzzles, this will be a great thing. So I tell you, anybody, if you like puzzles, this will be great for you. If you don't like puzzles, then yeah, I could see this being a headache. I'm nearing the end. Just got to work my way up to the top. This is what I tell you. If you're going to do rhinestones and you're doing templates, sometimes you need to make sure you're charging the right price because you can undercharge and you do a lot of work. So just be careful when you pricing these that you price the right thing. It came out really nice. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's coming to shape. I'm seeing the life. I don't know if you guys are. I don't know how many I got in the chat still. Who's all here still with me? We're not going to be long. Okay. All right, cousin. You're hanging in here. All right, now. We're nearing the end. We're at the top. Just got to get all these extras out of here. I see a lot of extras in here. Because here's the thing we have an area that we're going to be adding gold. So we need those extras out of there because we don't want them to be in the area where the gold is going to be. So we want to make sure we're not overlapping in those areas. So and make sure you go through and get all these extras out of here. Sometimes I can pick up two at a time. That I'm lucky. That I be lucky. Sometimes I can pick up two at a time. I think I got them all in the holes. I just got to get the extras out. Everything's in their hole, their area, except down here. How did I do that? Must have pulled them out when I had my hand over here. Okay, so this is my final going back through. That don't need to be there. Me going back through checking everybody. Extra. 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 So I attempted to pick up two. I got two that time. All you do is turn your your uh your wax pencil, and you can pick up more than one at a time. I don't know if y'all paid attention to that, but you can. All right. Looks like everything's good, but I'm gonna go over it one more time. All right, from the beginning, as if I did fresh eyes, because you gotta make sure you do that. If you don't, then you're gonna find yourself with some extras in there. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do this again. Go over it fresh eyes. It doesn't take me long once I get started in them, but I try to make sure. Hey, Best Uni. Michelle's still here. Hey, Uni. Hey, Michelle. Tampa BP. All right, checking it out, checking it out. Going back through, making sure, making sure. You got to be very, very due diligent and making sure, because sometimes they hide on top of each other now. I'm sure you guys know that. They hide. You gotta look, gotta look, gotta look, gotta look, gotta look, gotta look, gotta look. Look like we're good. Okay, cool. Cool things. I love it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these back in their little area. And I have a little thingy I use to pick them up with. From that side, and then I come over here on this side. Okay. And then I put them back in their little thingy. All right. Now I use the pickup tape and I pick them up. Okay. So hold on, guys. Let me get that. Sometimes you can reuse your tape. I don't know about you, but most times I do. If you haven't had a problem with your tape. Now, if you had problems with your tape, uh, I wouldn't suggest doing this. So I'm gonna move this back a little bit and move this back a little bit. And we're gonna see if we can make this happen. Okay. So we're gonna go straight down. Ah, it moved a little bit. Sometimes that happens. Okay. And when it does, all you do is just go in and pop them back into place where they need to go. Like that one flipped over. And you just put them back into place. Because sometimes the what you call has static, and it just moves a little bit. It like picks them up for whatever reason. Certain tape does that. Some tape you have no problem with, and some tape you do. But before I lift it up, I always try to make sure they're all in their little crevices of a hole before I lift them up, because you don't want them to be off. especially in the areas where you have others that fit in the little cracks on them, because it'll throw the design off. So just check, make sure everybody is where they're supposed to be before you lift it. Just shift it just a little bit. And sometimes that happens, guys. Don't get alarmed. If you've been doing rhinestones, you know that happens. Mm. I just try to make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be before I get up. Mm. All right, looks like it is. So I'm gonna lift. Most times when you do it like that, it's gonna lift everything up. Oops, that one didn't. Gonna lift up slowly so you can always push it back down if you need to. And look like we picked it all up. We're at the end. Yep, we got them all. It worked. Now what I do is I take it and I put it right back down on top of that. And there we go. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the shape is coming to life. I don't know if you can see it, but it's coming to life. So we're gonna put this to the side and we're gonna start working on the back side. Okay? Let's see some more little what you call it? All right, we're gonna flip this over and we're gonna do some gold. We're gonna do some citrine over here. Let's see what a yellow is. Gonna do some yellow. And this is not gonna take long at all because this is a small one. I don't know what that is. We're not gonna put that many out there. Just gonna put a little bit. And we're gonna see if we can get that in there. Yes, honey. And we're gonna put this on a shirt. And we're gonna say happy 4th of July to everybody. Because we're not gonna be on here all night. We didn't plan on it. How about that? We got 15 minutes to make this happen. And we shutting it down. How about that? Y'all have any questions so far on anything? We have Bosscation that's coming up in September. I know we talked about that. Here in DFW, what is that? DTF, girl, Lord Jesus, what is going on? What is that? We have Bosscation coming up in DFW. I think those dates, Tampa, if you're on there, could you post those dates again in there? What is Bosscation? Bosscation is for people who want to get bossed up, honey. We are doing screen printing, rhinestones, embroidery, sublimation, marketing, business reviews, and things of that nature to help you guys get on your way to being a what boss in your business. So come on out and get bossed up with us. This one didn't take much, as you very well see. It didn't take a whole lot at all. This one didn't. No one had any questions? Just trying to pay attention in the chat if you guys did. I think that's about it, honey. We're about done with this. That's it. That's it. Thank you, Tampa. We'll do this, so we're gonna go to the press, honey. You're gonna take your transfer paper and you're gonna pick this up. Okay. Actually, see that extra one right there. See another. Okay. All right. All right. So this one moved just a little bit too, but not much. And it's not that many we have to worry about if it did. It all worked out. Everything. All right. I'm gonna pick it up. Sometimes it will stick to the actual. There you go. All right. There we go. All right, so we're gonna put this on a shirt. We got a shirt already ready. We're gonna put this on a purple. We're gonna come back over here. I'm sorry. You guys gonna come back over here with me. Feel. We have a purple. We're gonna put this on. So, any questions about bosscation? Any questions about the sublimation or the actual rhinestones or anything like that we did tonight? We did a lot. We're gonna get off here in 8 minutes. We're gonna get off of here and enjoy the rest of our families. And I gotta go clean up this mess that happened earlier. And call it a day. Man. No question. You covered it all. Well, okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So I'm sorry, I forget y'all right here and not back there. I'm sorry. Move y'all back over here. Okay, so who's coming to the impression show? Anybody coming to the impression show here in DFW? So I just chit chat with y'all for a minute while that's coming down. The temperature still hadn't came down. Who's coming to the show? Because if you're coming to the show, you can come to Bosscation. Come hang out with us. I think those dates. I don't. I can't remember the show. Impression show dates. I have to look them up, but I think they're about around the same time frame. And it's at the tail end because I think we're that weekend. I think they're earlier that week. So you can participate in both if you so choose. I will be at the impression show. I will be there. I will be doing interviews and um, checking out new equipment and things. So if you guys see me there, let me know. Stop by, speak to me. Love to chit chat. Let's get on and do a live real quick and just shout each other out on each other's channel. So hey, I love to hook up with you guys if you are going to be in town. We did our other shirt. Where is it at? I can't remember what it is. I don't know what I did with that shirt. Oh, I moved them over there. It didn't come out as well as we would like, but we're going to do it again. This was not full poly, and I'm gonna tell you, sometimes when you don't have a full poly shirt, you don't get a good results because it doesn't take as good. So this was not a full poly shirt. So when you're actually doing the design, it doesn't come out as well as you would like it to. Just make sure you do have over 60% poly. This was only 50, so it might be the reason why it didn't come out as well as I would have liked it to. But it's enough for me. It was for me anyway. And I didn't have a poly shirt. I just had a poly with some cotton in it and rayon. But if it had more poly in it, I think it probably came out better. But it didn't. So we're going to chop that up to that. And my temp was off. So every machine is different. I have 2 different machines. I did that one at 385 and I probably did it at 400 in the beginning. And we'll work at that, learn our temperature on this one. I done more sublimation on my 15 by 15 than I did on the stalls. Hottronics. I think that should be about ready. So I already did my crease in there. I know my middle portion is. I always try to make sure that lines up with the actual crease that I make. We are going to lay this down. We always still check, even though we know we did the crease, you want to always still check. I have a T-ruler, and I always check it. Always put it up under the collar. Make sure that arrow is right in the middle of where that actually is going to be. When I know that I have it where I want it, I'll get this. Start getting this ready. I'll look and see if I have any. And I'll go ahead and get ready to lay this down. Now, of course, this is going to pop. And the reason I know it's going to pop is because it has like a iridescent over in it with purple. So usually when it does have something like that in there, it's going to pop like nobody's business. I'm going to bring y'all over and let y'all look at this. Because this is ridiculous. Oh, don't want y'all to fall. I might not be able to bring y'all over. It might not let me. It might not let me. Oh no, can y'all see that? Y'all see that? Is that shirt coming to life for y'all? Y'all seeing it? Y'all seeing the beauty of it? Yes? No? All right, y'all don't have to wait then. See what happens next. Where's my sheet? All right, I'm gonna bring that down. Woo hoo hoo hoo! Out here being blessed, 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 blessed. That I'm blessed and highly favored. All right now. Woo! Wrong, baby. She wrong. Okay? So that came out beautiful. Because this did not mess up, I can use that again. Always recycle. I don't know if, oh, here you go. Always recycle. I do. You can always reuse your stuff. So now we're gonna put the highlights in here. Yay, son. Yay. Where is all right. Okay. So I always put them on the mannequin. She looks good. I hadn't even pulled her, but she looks good. This came out really good. It can be reused as well. Put that over there. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let's put her on the mannequin. And let's just see what she looks like. Oh, woo! Culture. All right. All right. Do y'all see? Do y'all see what I see? What do y'all think? Where's mine? Let's see. Now that a little bit. What y'all think? Tell me. I like it. It came out good. It came out real good. Do y'all see that detail? Woo-hoo. She blanging with that fro. Honey. Honey, honey, honey. Ugh. Do you see the detail? You don't see the detail, Temple? You see it now? Do you see it now? You see it now? Still can't see? It's nice. It came out really nice. It's a girl with the afro. That is not no 2,000 stones. No, it's not. But it is quite a bit of stones, but it's not 10K. No. Okay. You guys have been great. I appreciate you being on here with me. This 4th of July, you could have been anywhere, but you came and stopped by and spent some time with me. I appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. And I look forward to you guys in the next video. Please like and subscribe. We're growing in our channel and we're putting more content up every day. Actually, I got 2 videos I never put up from this week, in which I gotta put up because they happened this week, and and I didn't put them up. So I just been busy and running a whole bunch of errands, trying to get ready for 4th of July and other things. So I look forward to you guys joining us weekly, and we do our morning motivations and things of I find out through reading about our business that we work in, crafting, hobbying, or small business, or however. But it's good to keep you guys informed on things that I hear or I see on the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a great one. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later. Enjoy your 4th. Happy 4th. Enjoy your family.